So the Code of Brawl event is going to be coming up for Global Arknights. This is a very good time because in the future there's going to be the Contingency Contract event, which is going to be one of the hardest content in Arknights. But this event is going to be a very good intermission because you don't have to grind much in the event. Today I'm trying to create like an impressions video on the information I have from the Gamepress website. This website has a lot of information about the event that happened in CN, so I'll be reviewing all of this information and so you guys can prepare for it. Before we get into this, welcome back to the channel. I'm El and I'll be creating the impressions video you'll see today. And yeah, I'm going to inform you about the Code of Brawl event. Be sure to leave a like if this impressions video served you well, and subscribe to my channel to keep up to date with more quality content.
Alright, I'm still half asleep, but post commentary. The event is going to be actually on the 27th, regardless of whatever I said in the video. The level cap is going to be increased to 120, and the sanity cap is going to be increased to 135. Whether you're a whale or in the future, this is good. The banner is going to be Hoshi, Exu, Lapland, Nero, Red. All of these units are good, especially 6 stars, Exu, Hoshi. That's good if you don't have any of them. Pull for them. I have both of them. Lap is good. Nero is good if you don't have Saria, but even if you have Saria, she's decent. Red is decent as well. I have all 3 of them, but if you don't have them, then this is a really good banner to pull on. Red is going to be in shop, Hoshi is going to be in shop, and yeah, also it's going to be a new lucky furniture set, which replaces the villa set that we have right now. Just new lucky furniture. I've never completed a set. I don't know if you need to do something specific, but you know, yeah, that's just it. Post commentary. Let's get back to the video.
So getting into it, first of all, the event overview is that these are the materials that the event has: 29 OP, bison, furniture, different event currencies, and different mats that we will go over in the future. The only requirement of this event is going to be clear 1-10, so it's not a high requirement. The first week of the event, as it comes out, will have the main story, and the second week will have EX stages and EX challenge mode stages. The welfare unit, Bison, will be able to get max potential during this event. I will be going over his stats and other unit stats as well. But first, we just want to go over the event promotional video. First of all, there's going to be Lungmen downtown. This is going to be in Lungmen, so that's really cool. Let's go back to Bison. Waifu. Mostima. And now at this time, we'll show that pretty much just the description of the event. Pretty much, you see, there's Mostima, there's Exu. This is going to be revolving around these 2 characters mainly, but it's also probably going to be revolving around Penguin Logistics in Lungmen with Lungmen people, because Waifu's from Lungmen, Bison's Lungmen too, and then the rest are from Penguin Logistics. Also, this event also leaked contingency contract for CC, so that's cool. But we already know that it's leaked for us too, so there's that. And also now these are going to be the skins that will be available during the event. Siege, kind of low quality. Put that up to 720p. Firewatch, and Jessica. And now there's also going to be another furniture set, which is going to be Penguin Logistics. This one looks really cool. You can see Exu, Texas, and Emperor. You know, this whole set, it looks pretty cool. For this event, there will be many different characters. We'll go over all of them. So Mostima, she's going to be an AoE caster. She has a her base skill is going to be Clue number 2 for the reception, and increases the reception speed by 10%. Her first talent is going to be an SP battery. It is more potent than Telopsis, but is only restricted for casters, which makes her very good for caster teams. Her second talent slows movement speed of all enemies within her attack range, very good for crowd control. Her first skill is a basic attack buff. Her second skill is going to be a stun for 7 seconds at M3. You can see the different progression of the skill, but it's going to be pretty much just a stun that does pretty decent damage because she is an AoE caster. She has high attack, so that 120%, 140% actually means a lot. Her S3, think of it as an Arts Silver Ash S3, so Arts True Silver Slash. It's going to be like just Arts version of it, but it's going to be doing less than the damage of Silver Ash because Silver Ash is physical, while this is Arts. Arts is generally better, but That makes it so that Arts does less damage, so that I can kind of balance it out. It does less damage, but it ignores defense and only is reduced by res. And this is because she has a slower attack interval, and the attack modifier is a little bit less. But in addition, she also has some CC effects with this, as she increases her talent 2 times 3, making it be 45 slowing of the movement speed. Slowing of the movement speed. Waifu is going to be the second character. Waifu is going to be a fast redeploy operator. She has the best factory skill in the game, which is going to be 40%. Well, best. Kind of debatable with pure stream, but let's go over this. It's 40% as long as there's 40% in the factory, which is generally you put it with like different 30s, and then you get like 100%, which is really good. Also, she removes self-afflicted mood reduction effects. This is only like Popakar and some other units, but that can be very useful. She has an RNG critical passive, which can help for stalling, but it's not going to be the main thing that you're going to care about. It increases the attack, and it knocks the target back with a very small force. First skill is going to be an attack reducing skill. Can be good for stalling, but since faster deployment units, you kind of have to use them with the deployment limit in mind. So if you have place for her, she can be good. If not, then probably use a different unit. S2 is going to have the same thing. There's the deployment limit, but she is going to be a sort of like red, but instead it's going to be silencing instead of stunning, and that's going to be really good because it's AoE silence, as opposed to the other silence character. The main silence character is going to be Lapland that people recommend. She can do AoE for a long time, but this is not 100% uptime because she has to redeploy her, while Lapland can do 100% uptime with her E2 or her potential whatever she gets. Yeah. Firewatch, she isn't a new unit, but all I have to say about her is high attack, invisible with her S1. She can hit ranged units with more damage, like Faust, for example. Skill 2, 3 bombs that can do really high percents, which is very potent nuke. So if you don't have her, she's pretty good. She's not going to be some unit that you're going to be using everywhere, unless like you build her. But once you build her, she's going to be really good. Mei is going to be the next unit. Mei is an anti-air sniper. Her base skill is going to be 20% reception, and at E1 it's 20% reception and increase for clue number 2, which is pretty good. Also, Firewatch's base skill is going to be 20% at E2 as well. But Mei's base skill is very efficient because at E1 it's pretty good. Her talent increases attack and attack speed, which is really good because she's based on CC, crowd control. So she having more attack speed means that she has more uptime on her slows and crowd control. So her first skill is going to be like critical hit skill that slows the target. She can have like pretty good uptime since it is only an SP cost of 3, but she has higher attack speed, so it's even more uptime of the slow. Second skill is going to be a little bit less uptime, even though it says slows the target for 1 second, increases the attack interval, so it's not 100% uptime of the slow, but it's a duration skill with 60% uptime at M3, and it has a chance to stun them, which is really good CC right there. The welfare unit is going to be Bison. Bison, think of him as he's a defense defender, but think of him as a better Kuora, but like tankier Kuora with some support, but no self-sustain. So Kuora still has her place, just that not as tanky as him. So what he does is he increases his defense by 70 and applies the same effect to Vanguard or operators behind him. But if you orient him, you can make so that it's actually in front of him. For example, if you orient him so that he's looking backwards, then the unit in front will get it, which you can orient that differently. His first skill is going to be a basic defense increase, not much to be said. Second one is going to be a defense increase, but in addition buffs the 4 adjacent tile next to him. In addition to, he becomes a high priority target for enemies. He's the only unit in the game who can do this. Pretty much, if he's in range of a ranged unit, he will have high priority and he will get hit. So it's very good for like tanking, for making sure that other operators don't die. I don't know how this interacts with ranged units blocking. I don't know if even if the enemy is blocked, then it will attack Bison or not. I'm not sure about that. The skins that we have are going to be 3 of them, as I said before. There's Jessica's skin. This is the Vital Field series. Costs 15 OP, does not have any special animations. Well, no special effects. She does have animations, of course, all the skins do, in like base and stuff. Second one is going to be Firewatch. Firewatch has some special custom effects and costs 18 Arknights Prime OP. And Siege is going to be the third one. Siege is actually not. Oh, I didn't actually show it off. Firewatch. I'm forgetting Firewatch today. Firewatch skin, and then Siege is going to be. This one is from the Contingency Contract event, but is in the same series, which is why I'm revealing it right here. And it does not cost any OP. It just is from the Contingency Contract event, and you get use the event currencies to buy her. And you can check out Aceship. I will leave this website in the description. Anyways, next up is going to be the furniture set. The furniture set is going to be the Penguin Logistics Safe House thing, as I said before. It costs 3,500 furniture parts, while the rest is from the event. It looks like this. And 5,000 ambience or ambience, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, if you have all dorms 5,000 ambience, you do not need this thing. But if you don't, then get it, because furniture sets with parts in the event are cheaper than furniture sets that all the parts are in the event in the furniture store. So you want to get this one as it's more effective to get. Besides that, into the event missions, this is going to be very important to make sure. People say that like you don't need to pay attention to anything, you just clear it blindly. That's not what you want to do. So there will be 20 missions, and you will be getting 35 rewards here, and this is everything inside of the event store, so that's pretty good. You get everything from this. But this is important. Everyone says that this isn't a grinding event, but there are things you can do to minimize waste of sanity, because there are certain stages, right? Certain stages that it's like, where? This one. Complete CB6 and use at least one portable supply station. Now, maybe you're a person who just uses the thing normally, and you might accidentally get lucky and do this condition. But if you're someone who just face rolls content, you know, get your E2 Silver Ash, and then, you know, swing, and you know, you don't actually use whatever function this condition was, then you'll have to redo the stage with this. So what you want to do is be sure to pay attention to the missions, and for the one, this is 3-star rating. Alright, 3 stars, 3 stars, 3 stars. Then this one, it says use one portable supply station. You want to use it, and then do everything else. These missions will reward Supreme Penguin medals, which will give you the materials from the event shop, which we will go over right now. So this event shop will be a milestone shop, so you complete the missions, get the currency, and then the milestone clears itself. So these are going to be all the mats that you get here. So it's going to be Max Potential Bison, Furniture, EXP, LMD, Chip Catalyst, Red Certs, Tier 3 mats, Tier 2 skill books, Tier 1 skill books, and Tier 5 Bipolar Nanoflake. And you will have the duration of the event and a week after to exchange the event reward for this, but it should be pretty easy. Clear everything. You should be able to do this in like a day, or maybe a day. I'm saying a day, but you know, it could be a few days, and I'm not sure, depending on your progress in the game. For the event stages, go back to the event page. For the event stages, it's going to be pretty basic. It's going to be 1 OP per 3-star first clear, like normal. They're going to get some LMD and EXP. That is something, but isn't anything to scoff at. And then on the CB5, which is the 5th stage, you're going to get the Welfare Unit Bison, as we discussed before. Then there are going to be EX stages, which are released on the 2nd week of the event, which is going to give 1 OP per 3-star first time clear. Same for the challenge modes, though the last one also gives a furniture banner here, which will be important. And there are these challenge conditions, as you can see on the screen, that you can read yourself. This doesn't really mean anything since we don't know what the stages look like right now. We could research that on like Bilibili, but I'm not doing that. I'm just showing you guys the conditions at least. So the totals of this grind thing was 29 Arknights Prime, Bison, and 1 furniture banner. The Code of Brawl event will be very good for preparing you for CC and just getting you some mats so that you can speed up your progress. And what we went over this video was just an overview of the event. We went over the headhunting, different operators that will be featured during the duration of the event. We showed off the skins that you can buy and the skin that is free from contingency contract, which will be in the future. We showed off the new furniture set, which is a very good furniture set that you'd probably want to buy if you don't have it. If you don't have 5,000 ambience for all your dorms, or if you just like it, then buy it. You know, I'm gonna buy it because I like it. The other different event missions, make sure you do the condition so that you can just do everything on a first clear and not have to redo the stage and waste any sanity there. We went over the event shop is a milestone shop. As long as you do the missions, you have everything there. That'll be the stuff that speeds up your progress, which is going to be really cool. And then the event stage is going to give you some OP. If you want to spend it on refreshes, spend it on level packs, spend it on whatever you want to, you can do that. And yeah, that's going to be pretty much the end of this video. If this video served you well and taught you more about the event, be sure to leave a like. Subscribe to stay tuned for more quality content. This is L, logging out.